All right, going live. And we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Mighty B.E.A.R.D, and we are here for some D&D. We are back on the continent, and tonight we're gonna be located in Hovedstad, the capital city. This is the first time that we've been inside of a city since we started. Most of what we've been doing has been out in the frontier. There's also some new maps, so new continent map, as you can see, which is I'm digging. I'm digging. I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, today what we're gonna be doing, we've got 3 people from Patreon, and they have joined to run through a bit of a session. So since we're in the capital, probably a good time to introduce a little bit of a pull the curtain back as far as some of the political side of things. So we might dabble in some politics, but also some city maps, which again would be now the briefing is actually not going to keep us in Hovedstad for too long. We're going to be here for about a day and a half to 2 days, depending on how things go. And then this group is going to be running an escort from they're going to be escorting the new mayor of Crystal Head from Hovedstad over to Whitmore. Crystal Head is a new city, or a new town that has just been set up at the head of the Copper River, where the Copper River and the Golden Sea meet. And so they'll be potentially delivering our guest, our new mayor. But we'll be picking things up in Hovedstad. But before we do, just an FYI, in the description, there's links to a bunch of different things. The Discord, we're having some of these conversations as far as map sharing, and also like some Minecraft stuff as well. We'll be talking there. There's going to be a new website coming soon with a bit more details on the continent and the different locations and session recaps and all that sort of thing, so it's easier to find. So be on the lookout for that. And if you want to see this content continue, you can also join us on Patreon over at patreon.com/AmightyB.E.A.R.D. Again, all of that stuff is in the description. So let's get into it. Let's introduce everyone. First of all, the setting of our initial meeting for this group. The assumption is you guys have been aware of one another. You guys have been in the Adventurers Guild for X amount of times, however long you feel is appropriate. But so I'd imagine you guys have seen each other, maybe done a little bit of work together. But you guys are going to be meeting today at the Adventurers Guild. That means we are meeting in a tavern. So you guys have just been given the brief, the job brief from your captain. And again, it is you are basically going to be escorting the new mayor. His name is Wes Chardon. And you're going to be taking him to Whitmore in the morning. But for tonight, you guys, we'll say it's like afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock in the evening, maybe 5. So it's right around mealtime. You guys would probably be coming to not just get work, but also maybe get food, get drinks. But yeah, you guys are here, and the suggestion is for you to meet Mr. Chardon tonight after he gets sworn in at the Senate Hall, which is just across the street. So let me change the map here real quick. Not that one. This one. So we are over here at the Adventure Guild. That is where you guys are. So you guys are maybe getting a drink, maybe just kind of standing around. But go ahead and introduce yourselves. Who you are, who you're playing, and what you look like, what you're carrying, that sort of thing. Start off. Start off with Archie.
I'm Archie Shore. I'm a cleric. Y'all be familiar with that. Although I don't seem to be very religious. I'm more of I'm a chef, and I don't seem to be doing anything else except for being a chef as much as I can. But I picked up a couple of jobs in the Adventuring Guild to just make some money, and I ended up liking it, so I swing by every now and then. Got a pretty big beard. I'm a human. I'm a little shorter than an average human, but I've got this big beard. It almost reminds you of a dwarven beard. I'm kind of stout. I've got a bag on my back. It's always like clinking and stuff. It sounds like pots and pans and maybe like some glasses or other things like that's in it. And instead of like having a holy symbol or anything out, I always have a frying pan in my hand or on my hip with some other utensil close by. Yeah, but I think that's pretty quick synopsis of Archie.
Move on to Bulbous.
Bulbous Footlong. Yes. Bulbous Footlong is at first appearance is a gnome. He is small. Always with a bunch of scrolls. He's a cartographer. Spends a lot of time drawing maps where he goes, sketching places out. Works pretty fast. Always wearing lighter robes. Sometimes he's wearing furs and stuff like that just to keep himself warm because he's tiny, he's wee. But he's been in the Adventures Guild for a few months. He's done some. He's been drawing a lot of maps and traveling to see the places that he's drawing, and yeah, he doesn't seem to carry a whole lot of weapons though. So. Does carry around a big old book though that he has strapped to his special holder strapped to his side.
I've always heard the pen is mightier than the sword.
Well, yeah, especially when it's that tiny. It's like a pinprick of death.
Yeah. And last but not least is Obsidian.
Oh, hello there, everyone. My name is Scott. I will be playing the role of the Warforged Barbarian Obsidian tonight. Obsidian is a Warforged that is primarily designed to be the penetrator of the front lines. Joe, don't you dare. And his primary role back during the wars was to get behind enemy lines and cause as much chaos as humanly possible. Obsidian's initial role in war was never actually to survive, but to cause chaos. But Obsidian and his abilities has been able to keep him alive well beyond the time of war. And now he's trying to blend into modern society as a big hulking killing machine. Obviously, being a member of the Adventures Guild has given him a chance to sort of communicate in a sentient manner with other adventurers to gain motivation to live a life beyond the military life. But obviously, there are certain social dynamics that Obsidian just doesn't quite understand.
Very well. So you guys are here at the Adventurer Guild. You have just received your job. Now, generally speaking, there is a tier system within the Adventurers Guild. So the tier system is basically low-level people. They start off as laborers. So they're mostly like unloading carts or killing the rats in the cellar, that type of deal. You do advance up to be caravan runners. You know, generally speaking, there isn't a lot of threats out there except for the wildlife. Wildlife is your major threat. So having caravans go out, they usually take, you know, a few members of the Adventurer Guild from one big city to the next. And that's just kind of like your role. Now, you guys have advanced up, and you're now able to take on bigger jobs. So I think from the initial standpoint, you guys receiving this job, basically you're escorting someone, so you're kind of caravan running from one city to the next. It's a bit below you. However, your cargo is a bit more precious than you normally take. You know, usually it's just goods, or it's regular commoners that you're assisting. This time you're taking the soon-to-be new mayor from Hovedstad to Whitmore. So that's a pretty big deal. So again, it's not it's not extravagant work by any stretch, but you know, potentially get you a contact. Contacts are always good. And because you guys are taking someone of a bit higher value, higher class, higher meaning for the region, it's going to be paying 40 gold. That's just kind of coming out of the coffers of the Avengers Guild, but also from the Continent Senate funds as well.
Is that 40 gold
a bit more of a
per head?
job.
Is that 40 gold
person,
per head or
yeah.
40 gold in total? Okay.
40 gold per person, yeah.
Not a bad bit of money for a few days work? Can't be that far.
Walking.
My little legs.
No
yeah,
idea
actually,
what currency is. He
yeah,
understands.
from what you
it, but he
guys
doesn't
understand,
the
it's
value of it.
yeah, from what you guys understand, it's not a wagon, it's an actual carriage. And the carriage should allow room for you guys as well, potentially, and maybe not the Warforged. It's kind of big and bulky, and but everyone else, you guys probably sit in there. As far as a bit of lore for Warforged, though, this is the first time that the continent has had Warforged as far as presented in our sessions. And there's one piece of lore that we introduced in session 1 with the Unorthoblocks crew, relating to watchtowers. So watchtowers were kind of set up around the smaller towns and some of the larger cities. When cities and towns and villages, they were like in charge of defending themselves. But it's been a while. It's been a while since they had to. So a lot of those watchtowers were decommissioned. But part of the reason why is not necessarily because threats have ceased. I mean, there's still some areas that you don't go, or that you aren't 100% safe in, especially if you're closer to the mountains or down south towards Sedund. But with the introduction of Warforged, it just eliminated the need to have a lot of manpower. The Warforged can kind of handle that. So Warforged do a lot of patrolling around the different regions. Some of the larger cities have their own Warforged on staff. Hovedstad has a handful, maybe, and they lend them out, as most adventurers are lent out, depending on scenario. So yeah, you guys are at the tavern, maybe having a drink, or at least just collecting what your job is for the day. You know, in about an hour, across from the Adventurers Guild. So if you want to zoom out a little bit, we have the Senate Hall all the way on the right side of the map. And that is where tonight's ceremony is going to take place. There is basically a signing in, or not a signing in, but yeah, I mean, he's basically signing paperwork. So he's going to be presented to some of the other guild leaders, any other Senate representatives that are here in town, and officially sworn in as the new mayor. So, and there'll probably be some opportunities to rub elbows and that sort of thing tonight as well. So you guys are free to go if you'd like. Otherwise,
what basic details do we know about Mr. Chardon?
sure.
Like, what's public knowledge?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So Wes Chardon, he's a former barkeep. He started off in Easton, with which most people did. Came to Hovedstad when that started to be built, so roughly 10 years ago. But he's been running a bar for the most part since he came over. He actually started off wanting to be an adventurer, so roughly 30 years ago. But it's just one of those things where he just wasn't really cut out for the laborer type job. Got his leg snagged in a wagon wheel when horses got spooked, and just kind of made it difficult for him to move around. So he made some contacts, got into the bar running business, ended up owning his own bar, and now is moving on to his next stage in life. He's made a lot of contacts. He's very charismatic, and yeah.
okay.
You do know you were given the details that his leg. So he is a bit hobbled. So he doesn't use a cane. He refuses. But he is he does limp quite a bit. It's very obvious. But it's also obvious that he's trying to hide it. He seems insecure about it. So it is mentioned that you shouldn't talk about it around him. But he's human.
Okay.
And because he's now advanced up in the ranks of society, he's more of a noble.
Okay, sounds good.
That's what you know about Wes Chardon.
Right.
Yep.
So as
so how
you
lo-
guys are talking to each other, and go ahead before I move on.
I was just gonna ask how long we would have in the bar here before we had to go.
Well, I mean, technically, you guys have an hour before this swearing-in ceremony. But while you guys are sitting there doing a little meet and greet, introducing each other, one of you would have noticed the barmaid kind of waving her hand at you behind the bar, just trying to catch your attention.
Kind of like wave back.
Bulbous looks over and says, "Oh, okay. She wants us for something. I'll go find out what it is. I'll go. You guys just enjoy yourselves. You need another quart of oil?" Looking over at Obsidian.
That's racist. But yes, I
Hey.
would like another quart of oil.
Fair enough. And off Bulbous goes to the barmaid. How can I help you?
The captain wants you to deliver something tonight. it's not necessarily a job per se, but well, if you could, outside there's a few crates across the street. There's a few crates in a barrel. You could just take them down to Albar, just down the street. They're running low on supplies, and we offered to help them out. If you could take that stuff out before you guys head to the Senate, be great.
Well, I don't know if I can move. How much do they weigh? Where are they again? Where? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Please do tell me.
Just out the door across the street, next to their house, just laying next to the road. There's a wine barrel. They were just dropped off maybe about half hour ago. But there's a wine barrel and two small crates. You should be able to take one of the crates, I would think. But maybe you need the Warforged's help.
Quite possibly. He's like a big what do they call him? Lifter thing. Pretty cool. Do you know where they get them?
No. I don't personally. They make them. Someone makes them, I'm sure.
I'm sure it was a gnome. I'm sure. Okay, I'll tell him. Excellent. The bar tab. Can you make sure that gets taken care of for us? We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And he goes right back to the table.
Okay. She kind of starts, and then back your mind, you would remember you're at the Adventurers Guild, so everything's pretty much on the house for staff, and you're technically staff.
Well, that makes me wonder why we're still standing. But yeah, okay. We got to move some boxes before we head over to the Senate Hall there, across the way.
How far are we moving these boxes?
Really just down a bit and cross the street over to the Owl Bar. Owl bars are, you go drinking with owls, I guess. We drink here, so I don't know.
Is there an expression about drinking with owls?
Something about if you drink with owls, you get to see Hooters. Something like that. Something.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I mean, sound is very important to alert everybody of your presence. I understand. And Obsidian will stand up and head to the bartender to assist with the moving of the boxes.
Archie will just down the rest of whatever he is drinking and then follow Obsidian.
Okay. You guys can freely move your two.
Okie dokie.
So the Owl Bar is a small establishment. It's, I would think maybe you guys are familiar. But it's so the Adventurers Guild. It's obviously a large building. It takes an entire block just by itself. It's almost kind of like a conference center. So you've got some meeting rooms, but you also have the bar and tavern. You have some places to stay the night if you're an adventurer that is just traveling through, just passing through. You can go from one Adventurer Guild hall to another, and have the same kind of accommodations. But the Owl Bar is much smaller. It's your normal size place, a little seedier, despite it being kind of like in your downtown in one of the larger guild established areas. But it seats roughly about 50 people, both in and outside.
Okay, shall I move my token over to the Owl Bar then, or is there anything that happens on the way?
Well, you got to pick up these crates first.
Where
We've got two crates and a wine barrel that you guys have been asked to carry over.
We'll pick up one of the crates and just kind of gesture for Obsidian, who's obviously stronger, to take the wine barrel.
Yeah,
Well,
wine
this will
barrel.
be
You guys
small
can
and
see
possible.
it's the heaviest one, just because it's just full of liquid. But the crates are mostly just awkward. They're not that heavy at all.
All right. I'll pick up the wine barrel then and just kind of place it on my shoulder. So I got like an arm wrapped around it. It's just sort of on my shoulder resting.
Before
How
we
big?
begin, go ahead.
The small crate. The small crate is how heavy is it?
Maybe about 50 pounds.
Hmm.
Based on your what was suggested to you as far as like supplies, it's probably like cooking supplies. So maybe fruit,
So
vegetables,
Mage
or
Hand,
something.
Mage Hand would not be able to pick this up.
No, it could
No.
help. It could help keep it sturdy. I mean, because again, it's a big box, so it's just kind of awkward.
Right.
I do have a spare hand if you need me to grab anything else.
Sure, please.
I will pick up the box.
What's in the
I've-
box?
What's in the box? I'm sorry.
I forgot to do. I always forget to do this. I'm gonna need D6s from everybody,
Oh,
Yay.
and
right.
then
Joy.
I
It
would
would be
like
conditional.
perception. Perception.
Wasn't me. I didn't roll a 1. That's good.
Oh, we're
that's-
starting off hot with this stuff. All right.
So for those watching at home or wherever you're watching,
Oh dear God.
the D6s. Basically, I'm looking for two numbers. I'm looking for 1s and I'm looking for 6s. So, there is a set order of situations that will be presented tonight, and based on either 1s or 6s, it might alter some of the flavor, some of the factors of the situation. Won't necessarily change it, but 6s are very good. That means you might find some extra information that you were looking for, or cache of healing potions or something on your way to whatever you're doing. 1s is a bit more disastrous. That could be just bad stuff. Bad stuff might go.
It's a good thing we didn't roll any 1s.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So my arm falls off. Am I allowed to pick up the arm and use it as a weapon, though?
When do we start rolling new characters?
All right, so you guys rolled perception as well. So again, you guys are in one. You're in a part of a district, but this district has most of the guild halls as well as the Senate Hall. Now, the Senate Hall isn't the only government building. There's a few of them that are kind of scattered around this general area. But this one is where some of the meetings occur, like smaller meetings. So if you only have a handful of guild leaders or city reps or stuff like that, they might have some debates here, kind of thing. But there is a much larger structure elsewhere that handles the larger scale events. But this part of town is very similar to a lot of the general areas. So it's got a mixture of residential and commercial. Although this part of town is mostly, it doesn't have all your shops. The shops there's like a big market district that is about a 5-minute walk away. But there is a little market that is down here. So down on this left-hand corner of the map, there is a bit of just a tent market. So there's a few stalls of people selling some goods. You obviously have the owl bar, some other smaller shops, as well as higher rent residential areas that, to be closer to guild halls and whatnot. But as you guys are picking up barrels, picking up crates and starting to head down the street to the Bar. Sorry. Archie, you're gonna hear a shout. Sounds like someone's in distress. Help! Please, someone!
I immediately like try to spin and pinpoint where that's coming from.
Down south from the market, you're gonna see a man, just running. He's a bit hobbled, but he's running seemingly away from something. So he keeps like looking behind him. But you also notice that it appears his arms are tied behind him. His coat is a bit ripped. He's got something that looked like maybe it was covering his mouth at one point, like a cloth, but now it's like kind of like over his chin and neck. And he is just running. He's running in that general direction. Seems to be going north, but again, he seems kind of scattered, like he's going away from something.
I will just real quick put the crate right back down, reach into my pouch, pull out like a little tiny cracker, bite it. And that's casting guidance. All of my spells are through food.
I like it.
I dig.
And then I will like half jog down this way to try to meet the guy. Hey, what's the problem?
All right, so so you do you drop or do you set down?
I set it
stuff?
down. Yeah, I set it.
All right, the rest of you would obviously be able to notice that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
since
would go
Bulbus
ahead and
isn't
set my
carrying
stuff down.
anything, since Bulbus isn't carrying anything, he would follow suit.
Yeah, Obsidian would set his stuff down and also follow suit.
Okay. Real quick, I believe our music bot has just died. It is not responding to me. So we might not have music, which is okay.
I'm still hearing it though.
I hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
It is not responding to me. Hold on.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
okay.
change
All
the
right, I
track.
hear it. I hear it now. All right, it's coming. All right. Anyways, yeah, you guys start moving down. This guy sees you. So when he was initially shouting, he was just shouting for anyone. He didn't necessarily seem to notice you guys, but now that you're here, he runs up to you. Please, I'm being chased. They were trying to kidnap me. I need your help.
Who?
I will
Hey, we're by Yellow Bar.
I'll stand behind him and look in the opposite direction to see if there's anyone chasing.
So again, his arms are tied behind his back. It looks like he's got a bit of a handkerchief that's tied around, or now it's like his chin and his neck. You do also, Archie, you do notice that he's also got a bit of an open gash on the side of his left eye. It's just starting to drip down. But he turns. He turns and he looks, and as he does, you guys are gonna notice 4 guys run out. 2 of them are holding weapons. Seem like just like clubs, but they seem to be moving in that general direction. Please stop them. They're trying to kidnap me.
I will just.
Who are you?
And
Yeah, I'll put my.
we're gonna roll initiative. He's gonna say, Wes Chardon, please help me.
Ah,
Okay.
well, this is interesting.
Starting off hot. I like it. All right.
A little. Oh.
I need to remember.
Can I
Okay, here we go.
insight him saying like? Can I insight his demeanor? Like, is this man who claims to be Wes Chardon? Does he feel like he's actually stressed? This isn't just a show for us.
I would say I don't need you to roll for that. You're passive. He's definitely stressed out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very obvious. He seems legit concerned for his life. But okay, we'll start at the top of the order. Obsidian.
I'm assuming I'm getting the sense that these guys have like weapons drawn and they're coming our way.
So we've got excuse me. We've got two with weapons drawn. They're both holding daggers. You would notice some other weaponry on them, but only two have weapons drawn, and they're just daggers. Another one has a great club that he has pulled out.
Okay.
The dude in the back.
As a free action, I want to turn around and say 4 suspicious targets approaching us.
Before you continue, I forgot to mention. I think we had discussed this prior to starting. But you guys would have also been given a slip of paper. So Archie and Bulbous, you both have a piece of paper that has a word written on it. And it's if for some reason something goes down and you need the Warforged to trigger and like go into full battle mode. Not necessarily now, but just in general, like the extra step in battle mode, you would shout out that word.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And with that said, I want to hold my action until they get closer. And if they get closer, I will swing.
Okay. Sounds good. Archie, now that you've gotten closer and these guys are advancing up, you are going to notice another thing about them specifically. They are wearing a symbol on their sleeve. So they are, you have in every city some small time gangs and stuff like that. These guys are a part of a group that you guys are aware of called the Red Knives. They haven't done anything too bad, but they definitely stir up the pot and harass people. Protection money, that sort of thing, depending on where you are in town. Not really known so much for being in Hovedstad, but known in Easton for sure.
I'll just kind of like put my hand on Wes's shoulder. Do you need to get out of here, or you gonna stay here while we deal with it?
I don't want to. Well, he can't. Well, he'll respond. I don't want to be left alone. I need to get Senate Hall. Please take care of them.
Yeah, you stay right here, and I will step around here. Let's see. Okay, I will just
Fireball.
Just a cleric, okay? No, I'll step up here and I'll have like I'll pull out my frying pan, and then I'll pull out like this bottle of something. You're not sure what it is, and I kind of like pour it on the thing and rub it onto the frying pan, and the frying pan gets like really shiny. Looks like cooking oil or something.
I like it.
So we don't have aerosol cans, but that's fine. And I'm gonna use my channel divinity right out of the bat. So it's any creature within 30 feet of me has to make a wisdom saving throw. of my choice. So I'm gonna choose these 4 guys.
Okay. Wisdom
Thank
saving
you.
throw.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, I guess also Wes, but wisdom saving throw.
All right. Very good. Let me get that taken care of.
Yeah, but I hold up the pan and it's just like shiny object.
Obsidian is distracted by the pan. No, I'm kidding.
Girlfriend.
Saving throw. Saving throw. What's the DC? 13.
Yeah, 13. It's not too difficult.
And what's the condition they've got?
So
on
they
them?
become charmed until the end of my next turn, or they take damage. And if they fail, I can cause them to drop what they're holding, which I would like all of them, if any of them are holding weapons, to drop that if they fail the save.
Okay. Save. So 1 passed, 1 failed. This guy is going to fail as well. And I do not have a charmed condition. Oh, I see it now. All right. Well, we'll use that. We'll use that for now. All right. So 3 of them are charmed. So your command is that they need to drop their weapon.
Well, it says you can also cause them, so they just drop their weapons because I guess they just see me.
Okay.
But they're charmed, so they're kind of friendly, and just for 1 round or 2 rounds, I guess technically. So after I do that, I'm going to just, hey, what's your problem with this man back here? I want to know. And that'll be my turn.
Let's go ahead and read. So charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities. Charmer has advantage in any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So you are asking a question. Okay, sounds good. So you're asking what issue do they have with this man?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
No, just they all drop or the 3 of them drop their weapons, and I asked that question.
Okay, Bulbous.
Okie dokie. Bulbous, seeing those guys advance, looks Wes up and down. Totally takes him at his word. Moves up, grabs Wes by the arm, and then begins moving this direction.
Okay, are you saying anything?
I said, come on! As far as an action goes, if one of, well, you know what? I'm not even going to hold an action. I'm just going to call that my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, I will dash. So I'm going to try and drag him along to dash. Is that possible?
Your speed is 25. Yeah, I think that would be reasonable.
Okay. Yeah, because I only moved him. Yeah, it's close.
Is he still tied?
He's still bound by his hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, still
Okay.
bound by his hands.
Gotcha. I was just curious.
But he will willingly go with you.
That would be my turn.
Okay. So yeah, 3 of these guys are going to drop their weapons. The other will start to move forward and then stop and look back at the other 3. Come on, we have to stop him. You guys don't know what you're doing. Get out of our way. He is dangerous. And then he's gonna see that they're moving. He is gonna backtrack and run this way. And these guys drop their weapons and they're just kind of like looking at you, listening.
Did they answer my question?
Repeat your question.
I believe I said, what's y'all's problem with this guy?
He is not what he seems. He's better leave it to us. That's your answer. Go to the top of the order. So you guys are in the middle of the city. So there were people that were kind of in the street when this had started. They have shifted and moved off, away from what's happening. There are some people that are in the market, and they're kind of watching. But you're gonna hear off in the distance a whistle blowing. Archie, you might have actually seen someone like run. You do have like little city watch kind of guard stations around. So someone has alerted the lesser tiered Adventurer Guild members to come down and help. And actually, this guy can't do anything else. I'm gonna move there. That takes us to Obsidian. Obsidian, what would you like to do?
So as a free action, I want to tell Archie, go with Bulbous. I saw one run down that corridor. And I am just going to stand roughly right here, axe in hand. And am I still allowed to hold an action even though I've moved?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different. It's, yeah.
Same condition as before. If they get close, I'm whacking them.
Okay. Sounds good. Archie. Gideon has given you a suggestion.
Yeah.
These guys have responded to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look up at the three that are standing there that are charmed for just a little while longer. You might want to explain what's going on to my friend there, or it's not going to be good. And then I will put the frying pan down, ending the charm effect, and I will run this way. 30 feet. Shoot.
I just imagine him like dashing through the houses, like gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah. He's on the side. He's on the side.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Oh man, I was thinking I could get behind this tree, but I can't.
Well, it didn't cost you an action to drop that charm, right?
No, it didn't. But I wanted to get a little bit further before I readied an action. I'll just ready this action here.
Gotcha.
If this guy comes around the corner of this house, I'm whacking him in the head with a frying pan.
I love it.
Sounds good. So he's gotta come like right by you.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Very good. Bulbous, this guy. Are you taking me to the Senate Hall? Please say you're taking me to the Senate Hall.
Of course. Bulbous's head's on a swivel. What are the odds I'm going to note that guy who's chasing after us across the way?
Passive perception suggests no. Would you like to roll for it? That'd be your action.
No, because I want to take an action based on that. So I will then move the map and try and drag him to. Is this a door here?
Underneath this thing.
Okay, I'm just going on it. Okay, then my intent is to dash and get him to that door. There's the first 25.
Okay, he will run with you.
And then bang on the door. That will be my turn.
Okay. These guys are no longer affected by the conditions, so they reach down and pick up their weapons. This guy is gonna run past you.
I'm gonna swipe at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Gotta remember how to find my attacks. Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry. Oh, it's not showing my weapon. I don't think I actually equipped it on my sheet. Oh no. I'm a ding fool.
I have a dagger, a javelin, a light hammer, and a warhammer.
Yeah, it should be the warhammer. I don't think I had it equipped. That's why it wasn't showing.
I got you.
I forgot with the system I have to do that. My apologies. Attack. A 16.
All right, a 16 will connect.
Okay. I am holding this with two hands, so I'm using the versatile effect on it. For a whopping 4 damage.
4 damage.
I gave him a
Good.
little love tap on the butt.
Yeah. And with that, he is going to stop and he's going to attack back instead of continuing forward. So he's got his dagger. Tap the dagger. An 18. Will an 18 connect?
Yes.
6 piercing damage.
That's pretty good for a dagger. Good job.
These guys are gonna almost max damage. These guys are gonna pick up their weapons as well. This guy's gonna charge forward. Not run straight up. He's gonna run across.
Yep.
And he is get there as far as he can run. Stop! Don't take him in there. This guy is going to run as well. Dash. This guy is going to move up. He is going to got his great club. He's going to attack Warforged as well with a 9. That's going to miss. And yeah, just tries to swing at you, but you kind of like raise your arm and stop it. You were prepared. That is their turns. Obsidian. Got 2 guys on you.
Yeah, just the way I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my warhammer once more at my my new best friend over here. The one who actually did some damage to me.
Yeah.
Crit.
Okay. Very good. First crit of the night.
Yep, and of course I'm using this as two-handed. Oh, I rolled it as normal. Shit.
Ooh, that's max though.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, roll again.
detail in there.
Just roll normal again.
Yeah.
Okay. So 21 total then.
One's full. Very good. That is gonna do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he's looking real hurt.
As a free action, I'll just say, you can flee, and that's it.
Once again, you hear the whistles from guards. They seem closer, so like right around the corner. It sounds.
Yep.
Arch,
I'll hold tight.
you're waiting for that guy to get closer. He did not. Another one has passed. You did hear him shout, "Do not take him in there." What would you like to do?
Yes. I will move right behind this guy. Oh man, I'm so nervous that
Are you feeling like we might be the bad guys in this?
I don't know. I want to know before I attack someone. You know what I mean?
These guys are generally the bad guys.
Yeah,
All
generally.
intents and purposes. Aware.
But what if though?
I know, right?
No, you do you, brother.
No, I'll run up, and I'm gonna hit him with the frying pan before I do anything else.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just a club that's been reskinned into a frying pan,
Very good.
except. So here's this. And then this. Big damage coming from this guy.
All right, so 17 for 5. Gonna hit him in the back of the head. He's gonna stumble forward, but keep his beating. But he is, yeah, he's looking pretty dinged off of that.
Yeah, and if he turns around, hey, I won't have to hit you again if you just tell me what's going on. And I'll hold the frying pan back up in front of his face. And that'll be that for me.
Sounds good. Bulbous, you've pounded on the door.
But it has not opened yet, correct?
As you look back, you see the people running towards you. You did hear the shout of that one guy. The door is going to open. There's 2 guards standing there. Yes, what is it?
This is supposedly West Chardon. He's going to kind of like shove past West to kind of like push him slightly just toward the door.
Yeah.
And let loose an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
Ooh.
So like the push is, it's more like a kind of go in that direction. It's a nudge. It's not really a, it's not like shoving him as an action. It's just kind of like moving around like, okay, excuse me.
Gotcha.
And does an 11 hit?
11 will not hit. It will miss.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Able to dodge out of the way.
Alrighty, well, I believe that's all I'm going to be able to do. Actually, yeah, that will be all I do.
All right, doors are open. Guards are standing there. He's been attacked. So this guy right in front of you, Bulbous, is going to turn and run. You've made a mistake. He's gonna dash and get down to there. This guy seeing his friend do the same, he is gonna disengage and run. The other 2 are going to crowd up on you, Obsidian.
Hot.
One with a dagger. Advantage because they're flanking. For 5 piercing.
Okay.
And the other guy with his club will connect as well for 6 bludgeoning.
Okie
Total of 11 damage there. Once again, you're going to hear the whistles of guards as 3 guards are going to show up down to the bottom right. And they're going to move forward. Stop there, Red Knives. We know you. Stop there. 3 more are going to show up to the southwest. And these guys are going to move forward. This one is going to go ahead and grab a hold of West Chardon. Actually, they both are. Mr. Chardon, please. Join us inside. We'll protect you. And they'll take him inside. And the doors will shut. Obsidian.
Well, I certainly don't want to miss an opportunity to play whack-a-mole with somebody's head. So I'm going to try to finish this guy off.
Okay.
14?
We'll miss.
Oh. I'm
Guys,
staying put.
Yeah, this guy's wearing studded leather armor. Seems to connect, but doesn't do as much damage as you wanted it to. Just kind of hits the studs and bounces off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm staying put.
Archie.
Actually,
yes.
you know what? Let me just I'm gonna do something that might not help me immediately, but I'm just gonna move over here.
Very good.
Now I'm done.
Archie, that guy had disengaged with you and is running south after his friend. What would you like to do? You can see in front of you that guards have taken Mr. Chardon into the Senate Hall. And though you can't see them, I think you would also be aware that there are other guards in the area.
Yeah, I heard guards down here shouting at the gang members. I think I would run straight down here.
Okay.
Like to be able to better. Are these like trees or are these kind of bushes? Can I see
Yeah,
over them?
it's a bit of a park. It's one of the parks in the area. So those are trees. You wouldn't be able to see through. But you do hear the sounds coming from over here.
Yeah.
Obsidian is still in battle.
I'm right here. Could I see this guy maybe?
Yeah, you can make out him, and he's facing north, up to where you had left Obsidian. It seems to be swinging.
Okay. Yeah, if I see that he's, I mean, I
Break
can
up.
assume he's engaged with Obsidian. So I will reach into the pouch, pull out a very dry pepper, and like crack it to where you can see it's like open and the seeds are in it, and I'm just throwing it at this guy, and I'm casting Sacred Flame.
All right.
So he has to make a dex save. Or burn with radiant fire peppers.
We'll make that save.
Okay, well. I tried.
Well, I dig it.
Bulbous.
It was a good effort.
The guards have taken in Mr. Chardon. Two of the red knives are escaping down to the south. While you can't see them, you do hear guards shouting out towards them coming from the south.
Yeah. Bulbous will advance.
You see them now.
But with this guy being closer, I am going to attempt to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Come on. Nope, that's going to miss. That's an 8.
An 8 will miss, yes. Another opportunity, but he's in the middle of running, and it just hits the ground like in between his stride.
Terry Blay.
Anything else?
I do not think that's being calculated. Okay. Nope.
All right. Find out. Let me know. These guys.
No, it is. I'm sorry.
The one furthest to the south is going to see the guards. Is gonna keep running. Gonna dash and basically dash off the map. This guy is gonna stop and turn the other way. About there. With guards right here, these guys are gonna disengage. Well, this one's gonna disengage. He's gonna run up this way.
No,
This
my
one-
kill's running away. No.
This one is still gonna fight you. So another great club attack.
You can probably throw the warhammer at him.
It's gonna miss, so it takes a swing at you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. Guards are gonna continue to advance, so these two will run to the south, off the map. These two are gonna advance up. They're gonna dash and around this guy. Actually, this guy will. And that's it. So it looks like this guy on the top left of you, Obsidian, is advancing towards the one that is fleeing. But these two are surrounding this guy. Obsidian.
Okay.
Got allies. Again, they are Adventuring Guild members, just they're a little lower level than you. Lower tier.
I'm just checking something real fast.
Free action. One will ask, "What's going on?" The other one will shout out, "Stop right there, Red Knives. We've got you." That's it. Go, continue.
One of them was asking me what's going on?
Yes, the one that's directly south of you.
As a free action, I will say it appears they were trying to abduct Wes. And I'm going to throw a javelin at this guy. Can I say that I don't want it to be lethal, though? Like, I don't want
It's
to
a
kill
ranged.
him.
Yeah, it's ranged, so it's there's no non-lethal ranged.
No. Screw
Unless
it.
you
I'm
crit,
throwing-
and then you can call your shot.
Okay. You know what? It's all right. If I kill him, I kill him.
Go 2 crits in a row.
Oof.
No. No.
No.
Gets,
That's not
gets
happening.
Gets caught in the low hanging branches.
I imagine I hit the bush
Yeah.
right here.
Mhm.
Well, range was never my strong suit anyway. Man, I think that's pretty much all I can do. So I'm gonna sit tight.
Archie, your allies guards have arrived to assist. What would you like to do?
Can I get through these houses here?
Yes.
So I'll move. That's 15, and then this is 15 more. I look up, see that guy there.
Are you gonna kill steal?
I have to thinking about
you,
it. But first I will turn to Obsidian. Yeah, use good.
I am
and, like,
sufficient.
All right, and then I will I don't have anything to throw at this guy. I really don't want to have to kill him though.
Can there be non-lethal sacred flame?
I don't think so.
I just had to ask.
Oh man. It's either I kill him or I try to kill him or I waste a 2nd level spell slot. And I don't know if it's worth it.
I wouldn't waste it. I mean, if he's running away, it's probably not worth burning a 2nd level spell slot just yet.
Yeah. Man, we've got this guy right here. Now, 1st level spell slot. No. I'm just gonna try to sacred flame this guy again.
Okay.
This guy up here. Sorry if I steal it.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. It's fine.
No, I know. I really don't want to have to do lethal damage here, but I don't think I can avoid it.
Hey, they beat me up. They deserve it at this point.
That's true. That's true. They are beating up members of the adventuring guild that I am a part of. So need a deck save, and maybe he gets hurt.
Oh yes, deck save. I will fail that save.
Nice.
Yay!
Throw the pepper and it actually hits him.
5, and that'll knock him down. He is still alive, but he is definitely hurt. He'll
Nice.
stumble and kind of fall, running.
But yeah, for me.
Bulbous.
At this point, since those guards have taken off in opposite directions, he doesn't know where to go. It's like, well, I think they've got it handled. Actually, no. He will advance here. And one last time, I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast this guy.
All right, very good.
Man, that's hatred.
Third
I'm gonna
time's
get
the
you.
charm.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not. Man.
10 misses. It hits the top corner of the roof, and a piece of shingle falls off.
It's a good thing I wasn't pushing that one.
So the range isn't our strong suit, huh? I guess that.
I got 120. I can't hit a. Apparently, the only thing I can hit is shingles. That's okay.
All right.
It- Yeah, and Bulbous is basically going to stay at this point. And wait a minute, if there's no guards, let's see, does Bulbous see any guards coming from
the north.
the north?
Take it
No.
off.
Oh, then he's gonna. Then the plan for him is to keep pursuing.
Okay.
But I've moved as far as I can, so
Very good. Anything else?
that'd be it.
Guy's gonna dash. Sneak out of view. This one is going to I'm kind of merging turns here, so some more guards are going to move up. This guy is going to start to pick himself up, but then see the other guards in front of him and stop and just this guy will see that he is effectively surrounded, and he'll drop his weapon and give himself up. You're making a mistake, and we'll just let himself go as far as the dude that's in front of you, Obsidian. And break out of turn order. Got one guy that is down on the ground. You've got another dude that has just left the scene to the south. Another one that is running to the north, that is hiding between houses. Could be anywhere. And this guy is giving himself up. So what's the scene look like from you guys' standpoint? Guards are starting to shackle this guy. Guy's gonna move up.
Yeah, I would walk up here with this guard and just make sure that this guy is not at risk of bleeding out or dying.
He's he's in a lot of pain, but he's stable.
Okay.
My character does have a lawful alignment, so once the guards are in place and these guys have surrendered, he would stand back, let the guards take care of it.
Bulbous would be trying to pursue that guy.
Bulbous is on a mission.
He is.
Bulbous is gonna land one Eldritch Blast tonight.
Give him
Maybe.
the foot long, Bulbous. Give him the foot long.
No, I mean, I'm not used to playing spellcaster, so I just know and realize I do have a spell I can cast. It's Expeditious Retreat, which allows me to.
Fast.
What's that?
Makes you fast.
Super fast. Allows me to move at an incredible pace. So he would.
so ding fast, I tell you. Oh yeah.
If I'm not seeing that guy around, he's going to cast the spell, which allows him to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
For like the next 10 minutes. And basically just start pursuing this guy and hunt him down till he can see him. And then, so basically, if I'm dashing, I'm moving in 75 feet. If I'm using a full turn to dash.
Okay, but for this turn, because that was an action to cast that spell, correct?
Yeah,
correct. You just be dashing as normal for this round.
Correct.
So go ahead and move into whatever position you would like to with your regular movement.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoop, sorry. Close enough. Should be there.
All right, go ahead and dash. You know he cut through there, and it's probably going through houses. So where would you move next?
Start coming this way. Do I see him down this way?
You do not. Roll a perception.
Alrighty. All
right. You are gonna see him.
Since I can see,
yeah, he looks to be running north.
Okay.
Northwest.
Okay. Since we're removing this from turn order, I mean,
technically, yeah, you could take another shot here if you want to, since we're out of turn.
I mean, this would be like, well, no, that's definitely not what I want to do. Cancel.
I got you.
Yeah, click. All right, thank you. I tried to use a ruler. I'm bad at this because the one looks like a ruler. Yeah, because. So basically,
I mean, you're going to be moving with him, kind of thing. So as you move, he's going to be running.
Well, but I'm only going to be able to move 50 feet and still cast the spell.
Yeah.
So
we'll say you move your 50 feet. He gets about there.
Yep. Let's try that one more time. Because now it's just a ruler. Darn it.
Yeah.
Let's try this now. There
you
we
and
go.
Your rulers.
I know, I'm terrible at this. It's abysmal. Alrighty, so at this point, pray to God. 18.
There it is.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. That is exactly what you needed to take him down.
Okay, and he goes tumbling another 10 feet because of my what's the feature? Repelling blast.
All right, so yeah, he's gonna land here, and yeah, he is.
Yeah, so Bulbous will get on top of him. Yep, Bulbous will get over to him, get on top, and say, "Cut another one."
Okay, so yeah, generally speaking, we're kind of out of combat here. Well, officially now, I suppose.
Sure.
These guys are helping secure this guy. This guy moves up to assist up here. And then these guys have shackled this guy. So what's the story? What occurred? What are the Red Knives doing now? Speaking to you, Obsidian.
Oh, Obsidian.
We saw them chasing Wes, whose hands were bound. Wes seemed to be running. Wes. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Oh God.
Chardon.
Wes Chardon. Thank you. Wes Chardon.
Who's that?
Am I saying the wrong name?
No, that's the right name. These guys are like first level adventurers. They watch the city.
Okay.
They're not involved in things.
Would we know though? We have pre-existing knowledge
Of West Chardon? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wes Chardon, the elected official of this town.
Mm-mm.
No? Future elected official?
Future mayor of Crystal Head.
And is being sworn in at the Senate Hall.
I'm being a bad boy. Okay. Wes Chardon, the future mayor of Crystal Head. He's being elected here today. Or crowned. But I don't understand your rituals for this.
So they're getting involved in the politics game. All right, well, we'll take care of them. Thank you for your help.
A pleasure. Archie, your father. Archie, we have barrels. Or crates. We should do what we were originally asked to do.
Yeah. Let's do that. And I'll just turn to these guards real quick. Hey, where are you going to be taking these guys?
Jail. Where they belong, so they'll serve their time.
All right.
You'd be aware the jail is other side of town, like a good
Okay.
10-minute walk, maybe.
That's all I want to know. And then I will agree with Obsidian. We do need to do this real quick and walk up, make sure that these crates and the barrel are still here.
Bulbous, as this guy is starting to shackle him, you're seeing that he's not moving. Guard speaks about. I think he's dead.
Does he seem unconscious or dead?
I mean, he's not moving. You could roll a medicine if you want to check to see if he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. he's dead.
That's a one.
You're
for
pretty
everybody listening at
confident
home.
he's dead.
Well,
It's not a net one though, right? Looks like he rolled a 2 and it was a -1, so
I mean, it's
crit fail.
Don't worry about it. It's red knives. I mean, they're just a waste. I'll take him in. Thanks for your help today.
and he's Bulbous is kind of taken aback for a moment. He wasn't intending on causing death.
So as a lower tier guy, you probably did a few runs as a city watch. Like, it's rare to see death in a city. You've seen guards go down, especially against like groups like this, but you've never seen a guard take out someone. It's not unheard of. You just hadn't seen it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, they try to serve, serve justice. So at least that's their initiative. That is the goal, is to capture your crooks and take them in to the jail to go through trial and that sort of thing.
Great.
But yeah, you're taking it back, but you kind of scan around, see what else is going on, and you notice the other two are picking up boxes.
Yeah, he'll go
barrels.
assist again.
Very well.
And I'll just pick up the crate and take it down here real quick.
Yep. One barrel back on the shoulder, smaller crate and arm, and I will follow.
Okay. You guys make it to the Owl Bar without much issue. Again, this place is a bit smaller. It does have a second story, but it looks like maybe there's like a handful of rooms up there. Probably small small, if anything. It's more like an attic space, from if there's room up there. But you take the barrels in. The bar setting is just like right up front, like right across from you, with a couple, 10, 15 feet. There's a female dwarf there, behind the bar. Hey, bring him in. You from Adventure Guild?
Yep.
Yes, your assumption is accurate.
Bring him in. Just put him next to the bar. I'll take care of it later. And you see, she is reddish hair, full beard, full feet. And she's kind of like noshing on some food behind the bar. It's fairly empty in there. There's definitely plenty of seating. Again, both outside and inside on that main floor. Probably could seat about 40 to 50 people, but one table on the far right side of the room as you guys walk in. There's 4 people that are sitting there. They look just like maybe laborers that are just sitting down for a meal. They're talking amongst themselves. There's one person that's at the bar that is drinking an ale. It is getting kind of late. You guys need food? Feel free. I mean, it's on the house for bringing those goods. We got blackened pork for tonight.
I'll look at Obsidian and then realize that, do you eat Obsidian?
Negative.
Yeah. I'll take some of the pork.
Yeah, Bulbous will, he'll take some and actually see if he can ask for like a leg of pork or something that he can take with him. He wants to get to the Senate Hall.
Well, you guys know roughly, this might alter the schedule a bit, but you guys knew when you left the Adventure Guild, you had about an hour before the official signing. So this, again, this might alter it. This might delay it a bit because he needed to get cleaned up and stuff. But as of this moment, you guys have at least an hour to kill.
Okay. I already did kill, so.
Yeah, that's true. You'd also know Senate Hall is a little bit different. Like, it's one thing for an adventurer from a member of the Adventure Guild to go to like a different guild. You're not necessarily treated as equals. I mean, you guys like do different things than everyone else does. But at the Senate Hall, like, you can't just walk in and like, do stuff. Like it's unless you were sent there specifically from them.
Right.
This might be a little bit different, but you get the sense that most likely if you were to walk over there and start asking questions, they'll just turn you away because they probably want to keep it hush of what went down. I mean, obviously there were witnesses, so you can't keep it too quiet, but still. Well, the best I can get you is, we've already pre-cut the pork. It's just in chunks. So I can cut them up for you if you got something to carry it with you. But they're, the bite size. But I, feel free to stay a while. I mean,
if my party members are
serve
going
it
to
in
stay,
served in a cream sauce over a little bit of pasta. Side of cabbage. Good.
Yeah, I'm a little more invested in this food now, so I will sit down.
One would say food is your religion, huh?
Yeah, one might say that.
Fair enough.
I just require a corner to hibernate in. Or a seat.
are we effectively taking a short rest? Is that what you mean by hibernate?
Essentially, yeah. He doesn't sleep per se, or rest in the traditional sense. As long as he's just standing still for a bit, he's resting.
If we're here for an hour, I'd be down to just make a quick short rest.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Sweet.
Just as part of the short rest, I took a feat because I'm a human. There you go,
Oh.
Beard. You can finally see it in action.
Oh gosh, what's he gonna do? All right.
So I'll just take this pork that I have, or whatever part of the food. I'll just kind of like pull out some of my own, like my own mix of spices and stuff, and put it on it, and give it to. I mean, you're the only one who got hit Obsidian, so I'll hand it to you, and it helps heal you during your short rest.
Excellent.
So yeah, if you spend one hit die, you can get an extra 1d8.
Oh, it's kind of like Song of Rest. I like it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a little bit better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna assume that at least two of you are eating. She's gonna bring out those meals. So yeah, the blackened pork dish. As far as drinks, the thing that they're kind of famous for is their turquoise sickle hard cider. Which is out from Dragon Grove and if you guys want.
I'm gonna roll that d8.
That sounds good. I think you guys are there for maybe about like 20 minutes. So like the food is served like pretty quickly. You guys are given your meal. You're sitting there eating, taking your rest. About 40. No, we'll say you take the full long rest. You notice that the crates and the wine hasn't been touched yet. But everybody roll me perception.
I sense a common theme.
So no one has come in.
Yes.
No one has come in since you guys arrived. I mean, it is, still early afternoon. It's not quite dinner time per se. Usually, when like shops close, like the shops close probably in about an hour from now, 2 hours from now, and that's when people start rolling in for the night. But the table of people that were there when you first got there, they're still there, still having a good time, eating and talking and drinking. The guy at the bar is still sitting there. But you would have noticed that the bartender has taken a look at the crates and just kind of like stress test them just to see how heavy they were, and then walked back around the bar and into the back room and was gone for maybe like 10-15 minutes, and then came back. You heard like some commotion back there. Maybe she was like moving stuff around, but she comes back and just sits behind the bar. But yeah, you notice that like nothing has moved. Like she hasn't moved those crates. So after your short rest, after the hour, she will walk back out to you guys. Yeah, I changed my mind. Could you take him to the back room? That'd be much appreciated.
I can assist. That would be great. And I'll stand up and help move the barrel and crates to the back.
Okay. I would say you're able to take one crate and the barrel, but I would say you're not able to take all three items at one time.
Not necessarily in one trip. Yeah. I mean, I would let my more mortal-like companions rest and discuss with themselves, and I will do the labor, regardless if it takes 1 or 2 trips.
Okay, and you guys are cool with that? With this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Just because, yeah, Bulbous is kind of keeping to him. He's not saying a whole lot at this point. He's just kind of keeping to himself.
I think Archie would notice that much.
But like you said, we've done a couple of jobs maybe together. Would I know of like Bulbous? I mean, no, I feel like he likes to talk just from what happened earlier.
Yeah, I would say earlier experiences would already tell you. That's
Yeah.
not right.
Yeah. Hey, you all right?
Mm, yeah, I didn't mean to kill that guy. I really didn't mean to. I mean, yeah, sure, knock him down and knock him about, sure, but not death. Kind of not what I'm here for anymore.
I mean, it's fine. And sometimes things are moving so fast, you never know. But he was the aggressor, so you don't need to feel too bad.
I just kind of made some promises about life, and I can't really really fall back on my promise. It's yeah. The pork's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's a pretty tasty. Yeah. Yeah, it's something to look forward to, I guess. Another bite. And then takes another big old bite.
Well, I think after Obsidian's done helping hers, we're gonna head on over to the hall, and maybe we can figure out what happened a little bit better. Maybe help you feel a little bit more at ease.
Maybe.
All right. Real quick, I sent you guys a message in Discord, but I'll say it out loud now. What's a hard cutoff time for tonight?
Yes. I probably can't go more than an hour and a half.
I mean, I could probably go for another, maybe about an hour.
Okay.
Depends on if I fall asleep or not, but right now I'm doing okay.
Scott?
Oh, no cutoff here. I'm good.
All right.
We said like
All right.
10:30. Well, I guess
very
for
good.
you, 11:30.
Yeah, it's about 10:45. Yeah. Scott's in Central. All right. So while this conversation is happening, Obsidian is carrying the 2 crates into the back room, as well as the barrel. Once you drop off the barrel, so this back room, it's just filled with stuff. There's like seemingly empty barrels and empty things, but it's also like the kitchen, right? So that's where like they're prepping food and everything. Every time you walk through the door, it kind of swings shut. It's one of those like swing in doors. You can walk in both ways, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But as you put the barrel down and turn around to walk out, you notice there's a dude standing there. Kind of got his large brimmed hat on, and he looks up at you. You're gonna notice something like right off the bat, and that, I mean, he's a halfling, so he's relatively smaller than you. But the other thing you're gonna notice is that he's got a bit of a red armband on, with the same symbol that you saw earlier, right up in your face, the red knife symbol.
Okay.
And he's gonna just hold up his hand. Before you draw your weapon, I'm only here to talk. If you listen, just listen to what I've got to say. But you've condemned quite a few of my men tonight to life in prison over utter complete mistake. And I think, based on what I saw, you're trying to do good. I think you're the type that'll listen and set things right before something dreadful occurs.
Well, you are currently obstructing my path, but I am listening.
Don't talk to Warforged much, so I hope you will understand what I'm about to tell you. But my name is Lau Goldfound, leader in the Red Knives. Get a bit of a bad rap, but this is not about us. You have every right to question what I'm about to say to you, and I totally understand, but just please hear me out. The man you saved tonight is not who he says. Total liar. It's a fiend of some kind. Shapeshifter. Tried to infiltrate my group. I have no idea why or where it came from. Tried to infiltrate us and took a few of us out. Strong as hell. Managed to escape, and that's where you got introduced to the situation. Shape it took was a man who had left the Senate earlier. We've been chasing him pretty much all day. Seems important. And I can show you, or I can tell you where the real man's body is. Want to see him. But if that fiend gets in the Senate, and which I believe he already has, chaos could erupt, bleed anarchy, which isn't good for any of us.
I have two questions. The first is, when we found him, he was tied. If he is as strong as you say he is, how did he become bound?
There's a lot of us, but he broke free of us. Came up and seemed to go after the first person he saw. I wasn't there. But I understand he ran through the park down there.
I see. You say he's potentially a shapeshifter. What is your proof?
Go to the park. Check the tree line. Southeast corner. There you'll find the body of the man that, the original man lies.
I see. You understand that the perception of your group is dastardly. Why assist?
We run ourselves a certain way. Also understand if threats like shapeshifters come about, hurt us as well. Again, he's already took out a few of my men.
I understand. Should I find your evidence acceptable, where might I find you?
No need to find me. I would suggest, once you see my evidence, you go and get that imposter.
Understood. Take this moment to take your leave. I will speak to my allies.
There is a back door to the kitchen. He nods, exits out.
I will head over to where my allies are. Archie, Bulbous,
Yeah.
are you free to travel?
Yeah, I think we just about wrapped up this pork here. So
Yeah.
I would like to make a visit to the park.
okay.
Got something to contemplate?
I don't contemplate. but I wish to perceive something.
Sure.
You guys exit out of the bar then at that point?
Okay.
Yeah.
We see the park on this map, right?
Yeah, it's this bottom area right here, if that's what was the one he was talking about.
Okay. I will lead my allies. While we're walking, though, I will go ahead and explain everything that Lyle Goldfound communicated with me. If you want me to roleplay it, I will. But for the most part, I'm just going to say essentially the same information as what was in that conversation.
Sure. Well, I mean, that's what's as far as Archie and Bulbous, you're hearing this that a leader of the Red Knives approached Obsidian in the back and said you guys had made a mistake and it's an imposter. It's a shapeshifter that has taken the shape of West Chardon. What's your response? What's your reaction to that?
Why? What good would it do?
What good would what do? Having a
Changing into him.
and I would assume having a shapeshifter in a crown's role would allow him to have some sort of a power for whatever other fiends he answers to.
That's wacky.
I don't know what whacking has to do with this, but it is peculiar.
I do have a way we can get the truth out of people, whether it be the supposed shape shifter or if we need to go find Lyle again.
Lyle seemed very certain that we would not find him again, but should we find the body, it would be enough evidence to determine that the Wes that we believe to be Wes is in fact dubious. It's why I ultimately would like to search for the body. If this is the evidence we need, we would need to see it for ourselves.
I agree. Let's go do that.
Okay, and then we head on over to the park.
All right, guys, reach the park, and there's a few people that are leaving as you guys are entering in.
And Beard, remind me, he's at southeast corner?
Southeast corner on the tree line. Yeah.
Okay. I would assume, being the mechanical being that I am, I'm using my navigator tools to very specifically pinpoint the southeast corner of the tree line, almost too literal to a fault. And I would begin looking for the body in that specific location.
Okay.
So I would assume that's like right here.
Well, that's like direct south. Southeast would.
Oh yeah.
If that's you're the navigator, so.
I'm a bad navigator if I can't tell east from west.
But yeah, you guys start walking in, looking around. Doesn't take you long. Under some leaves, some branches that have fallen, you do find what appears to be a body.
I would try to uncover the body to the best of my abilities and see if he resembles the West Chardon that we know.
Okay, take a look at stats here. And everyone else, you're pretty much doing the same.
Yeah, once he finds the body, I would walk up and also examine it with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take you long to find it. It does, I mean, it really wasn't covered super well. If you were sitting along the path where like benches are and stuff, like you wouldn't notice it. But you guys are like right on that tree lawn, which is something that not many people travel. You would. So, yeah, you find it, you uncover it. Archie, the looks rather fresh, like within the last few hours, maybe. Um, and does look very similar to the man you saw before.
But in the last few hours. Where if they've been chasing that shapeshifter all day, then Wes wouldn't be dead. By their timeline.
Could be telephone, as far as what information he gave to Obsidian and how he presented to you. But the information he provided was, yeah, they've been chasing after him. He had found someone that had just come out of the Senate and took him out here, and then they continued to chase him. It could line up, but for all intents and purposes, you're seeing the body. It looks like Wes shot him, but like face is kind of smashed in and bruised, bloody, and just passive medicine for Archie. I mean, sense that he's been there for a few hours.
Okay. Can I like try to look over his body and see if like I don't know if there's anything that's missing. I don't know how that makes sense.
Well, it'd be difficult to find something that's missing because you don't
I
know what he
know.
originally had.
I know.
Are you rifling through pockets or?
Yeah, I would essentially be looting him, but I'm not taking the stuff. I just want to see what he has on him.
Seeing if there's anything identifying.
Identifying or anything like that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Could I guide myself for this?
I believe so.
Was that to both questions? I'd like to assist with this investigation to give him advantage.
Okay. Double check your sheet. Yep, you've got proficiency, so you roll at advantage.
All right.
And you can roll guide.
Awesome. 10.
All right.
With
So,
advantage.
find a money pouch. It hasn't spilled out. It's still tied to his belt. Not seemingly carrying much of anything else. But you do find a sheet of paper inside. It looks like the way it reads, it seems like it's just kind of like not necessarily bullet points, just like small phrases.
Well,
Looking forward to being in Crystal Head. You guys made the right choice of putting me there. Made a lot of friends. Hope to continue.
Speech
that.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems this might actually be the guy.
We should probably alert the authorities.
We should get to the Senate Hall real quick.
You guys are the authorities, to be clear.
Oh,
you could alert others. I mean, obviously, you could alert the Senate.
I pick
As
up the body.
police goes, you guys. All
I
sense
pick
of
up the
word.
body and I will start running towards the Senate Hall.
Yeah, I'm right behind him towards the Senate Hall.
Following along.
Nothing suspicious about a Warforged running with a dead body in his arms, but everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
I mean, I'm still with. Oh no, I guess we still would not be within the 10
Are we
minutes.
able to exit out this way? I mean, I'm assuming it's
You
just a
could
tree
run
line,
through the
so we
tree
can-
line. Yeah, yeah. That's no
Okay.
problem.
All right. Cool. Yep. I grab body. I run. So unless anyone stops me, I'm going to go straight to the Senate Hall.
Okay. We're gonna switch maps here in just a few seconds, but you run up to the Senate Hall. The doors. How are you trying to enter in them?
Well, I think I would try to knock. Seeing that my arms are full, I would probably knock with my head.
How hard?
Pretty hard.
You open the door.
Oh,
Like you hit like direct center, it opens up the door, and
Effective.
let's go ahead. You're gonna see 2 guards there. Let's go ahead and swap. That's my maps.
when it decides to swap maps, of course. There it goes.
All right. There are 2 guards. Halt! What is the meaning of this? So this room, you've got, it looks like closed doors on either side. There's some pillars there. Fully lit though. I mean, you can pretty much see this entire room. There's 2 double doors at the end of this room. But 2 guards are standing there.
We appear. Let me try that again. We appear to have the body of West Chardon. We found him in the park. And I will show the body.
Okay. They will move down. They seemed aggressive, but also you kind of came in pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
But they'll walk towards you. No, Wes is inside.
We made the same mistake.
We
No, there must
believe that
be
West
you
Chardon is
must
an
be making
imposter.
another mistake. Mr. Chardon is officially signing in right now. What is the meaning of this?
I will put the body down. And did Archie explain that he found the speech notes to us?
Yeah, I would have like pulled them out and like been reading them.
Okay. Yeah, I would mention to Archie, show them the speech notes.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, this was on him, and I'll hand him the speech notes.
Okay. Bulbous, can you roll me just a flat d20, please?
Sure thing.
Hey.
Pretty good.
Well,
Hey.
that is very good. So they're
But
gonna
for
look down
who?
at the body. They're gonna see the speech notes. They're gonna look at each other and look back at you guys. This isn't good. They're having the ceremony right now.
We need to stop it.
And he's pointing up to the north.
If they're not stopping me, I will absolutely run forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're looking at the body and looking at the notes and pointing you guys forward.
Okay. I run forward.
Shield off my back, pulling out my frag pan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Warhammer out.
You're hearing some muffled sounds from the other side of the door, but you should have the ability to open that door. As you do.
Boom.
Yeah, you're gonna see there is a group of people that are sitting down, and there is Wes Chardon standing there, delivering a speech, And he
Oh.
basically like, with this signing, we make Crystal Head the
Bulbous
Shining.
shouts out, "Stop the wedding!"
I don't believe this is holy matrimony.
And as you guys barge open and shout out, he pauses.
I will point to. I keep wanting to call him Wes Craven for some reason. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I
No, it's West
I
Borland.
West Borland. Oh God, that chocolate starfish. No, anyway. I will point over to West Chardon, and in my most warforged yell possible, that man is an imposter.
So there is a mixture of like hush, but also like a gasp. But you're hearing like a few gasps, but like everyone has turned to look at you. Wes Chardon has stopped giving his speech and has looked at you. The people behind the table have stood up. You would recognize them. They're pretty high on the political scale.
The corpse of the real Wes. I almost said Wes Craven again. Dang it. Wes Chardon is behind us in the lobby. Were you the one that butchered him, monster?
So you see he gets a bit of a smirk on his face and he looks around. This is some kind of joke. Of course I am the real Wes Chardon. And again, with my name on that list, on that piece of paper, it is official. I am the mayor. Crystal Head.
Paper can be destroyed, sir.
I not mean to close that door. Sorry.
Very polite of you.
If this is true, would you mind if I asked you a few questions after you've had some compelling? I have a way of getting the truth out of people, and if this is true, I'm sure you wouldn't mind, would you?
The old man in the center is gonna like bang a gavel. There will be order here. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Adventurers in the Senate Hall? How dare you interrupt an official service?
We only interrupt because it's corrupt. This man is not who he says he is. He's not even a man.
Everybody roll
So
me
they say.
persuasion
Hey,
or some kind of
no.
charisma-based check that you feel is appropriate here.
I think persuasion's good.
Hey, I like that.
Would I be able to use intimidation?
Yes.
Okay. That's slightly better than everything else I have. Hey!
No, those are pretty good.
Hey! Oh, hey!
Minus me.
Master Blaster run bar to town.
That's right!
So the old man in the center gonna look at Wes Chardon and kind of wave his hands forward. Resolve this so we can move on. I don't understand. What? Why would you think I'm not Wes Chardon? Of course I'm Wes Chardon. I'm the former barkeep. Former, well, you know, but now the mayor of Crystal Head. Please, there's no time for this. I'm set off in the morning.
We were the ones who were supposed to take West Chardon to what was it? Where's my note?
Whitmore.
To Whitmore, but we've uncovered some evidence that says otherwise.
Well, you're a bit early, and he kind of taps his there's a watch on his bit early.
What is you said we would know who these political figures are. What is the old guy and his name?
Oh, shut up.
Okay, what's his position? What's his position? I'll just address him by his position then. That's fine.
You know he is the lead. He's like the head counsel
Okay.
for the Senate. So
Councilman.
he doesn't actually hold a position of power. He just maintains
He's like
this
he's the
this
clerk.
kind of
The head clerk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say
modern day.
Mr. Council man, if you would just walk behind these doors here, West Chardon's body is in the lobby. If you want to come look at it, just to,
Hold that.
give us credit.
I can make this easier, and I will walk back, and preventing the guards will let me. I will grab the body.
Well, they don't necessarily stop you, but they seemed not offended, but like kind of aghast that you would take a body into the Senate Hall.
And while he's doing that, Bulbous is going to he's going to go and shut the door. His intent is to shut the door. And while it's going on, he wants to go shut the other doors.
Sure. Yeah, that's totally fine. So the other people that are sitting here are very noble-esque. They you might recognize a few as being some other guild leaders.
If I see him shutting all these doors, I would shut this door behind me. For real this time.
Yep, and I will just plop the body right here. Oh, I didn't do the thingy. There we go.
So Wes is going to take a step forward. There is no need for this. You are desecrating the halls of this wonderful building with bloodshed for no reason. There's no reason for any of this charade. I am Wes Chardon.
Archie, would you like to read from the speech notes?
Yeah, I will pull out the notes. Did you forget your speech? Because it didn't sound like what I was hearing when I walked in.
You see the old man. He kind of nods at the other two that are sitting at the table, and this one will walk forward, take a look at the body. This one, now that a body is there, is just kind of like moved off to the side. Just kind of in shock of what's going on. Like everyone is basically turned to look at you. Most are standing up at this point. So the blonde with the goatee is gonna look down at the body and turn back to the old man. Seems we have a situation, sir. They do look very similar. This is preposterous. What is the meaning of this? Is this some kind of initiation joke? I am the real Wes Chardon, and there's nothing that these fools can say that would dispel that.
If
I'm me a question.
Oh, yes, of course.
You were able to compel the bandits earlier to drop their weapons. Do you have something to compel this man to be more honest?
Yes, if Mr. Councilman, I would like to attempt to try to alleviate some truth in the room.
Drop that zone of truth, baby.
And I'm about to drop some zone of truth.
Yes!
As soon as you step forward, he is going to punch you.
Who punched him?
Awesome.
Mr. West Chardon. So we are going to roll for initiative.
We could see that roll.
Yeah, you can. Well, that hit. But I don't have a damage roll. Don't have a damage roll. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Let me start in the counter.
Oh, it's go time.
Of course, you
Well, it's...
a ridiculous initiative.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry.
Oh.
It's not the
Well-
time right now.
Yeah, I mean, Bulbous, put your foot long away.
There's a dead body in this room.
I know.
Well, that's what got him going.
Can I do a quick free action, by the way?
Sure. Sure.
Allies, please do not forget how to make me more combat effective.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. We're aware.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. Last time, like, we were on round 3, and I was like, oh, I should have said something before I ran behind that house.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, well, punch me again, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So hold up. We've got a so initial hit as you had moved forward. Is gonna do a total of 20.
What? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So he just
Oh, say the word.
Man, just
he
get it to my
basically
turn.
pulls back and just swings at you. Knocks a few tooth loose. It feels.
Oh, say the word, please.
Yeah.
Get in there.
If you
Oh
can talk.
man.
And give me 1 second because I have to figure out why this is not rolling.
I'd love it if like he got hit so hard in the mouth. He's like, Ipcore! I'm like, oh, I can't activate on that. What did you say? Ipcore! Ah! He just hands the paper
all
to
right,
one
I'll
of the
have to roll
nobles.
manual. I'll have to roll manual. That's no problem. All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come back and punch you in the face. Uproar has started, and we officially begin combat. And he is
He's gonna kill me before I can do anything.
He's gonna swing at you
Nice.
again. This is absurd, and we'll take another swing. We'll connect.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down. Golly.
For 9 bludgeoning.
Gee. Okay. Ow.
And
Barely.
he is also going to disengage and take a step back.
Isn't
just
he?
move over here.
So cool.
Just casually, like,
So
destroys
cool.
a cleric and just casually walks back like, yeah, I did my job.
Man.
So we move on to the chef.
Yeah. I'm dying
feeling?
over here. I just look at Obsidian. Ripcord, and I'll point, and as I point, my other hand is going into my pouch, and I pull out like this. It looks like just like a pastry that I've made, but it like maybe has meat in it or something, and I eat it. And I'm casting Cure Wounds, 2nd level on myself.
Oh wow, I didn't realize we was post all that. Sorry.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Incredible. Incredible.
Big five. All right. So you said Ripcord, Obsidian, medium rages. Anything
There's an
else you'd like to do?
Action. I'm going to. I'm going to use my channel divinity to harness divine power which lets me regain a spell slot half my level rounded up. So I believe that would be 2 because I'm level 3. So I just get that spell slot back. And then I am going to step back here because I am hurting.
All right. Obsidian.
So
Something just clicked in your head. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Bonus action is to rage, since the command word was used. So Obsidian's eyes just start glowing red, warhammer in hand. I am gonna charge at this guy. And another thing is that because I took Path of the Berserker, I am absolutely frenzy attacking this guy. So effectively,
Nice.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing my warhammer, which I think with frenzy gives me advantage, but it's also advantage against me if I remember correctly. If you do so, yeah. If you do so, your duration, you make a single melee attack. The attack weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what this one was. My apologies. I can't frenzy just yet because my bonus action was to rage. So yeah, normal attack, but this time at least raging.
All the people are
Crit!
gonna
Oh,
yeah.
get up and move out of the way.
Oh yeah, that's probably for the best.
That's gonna hit.
17, bludgeoning. I just overhand swing the warhammer right into his chest.
So, for all intents and purposes, I think based on that, you would know that he's just a barkeep. At least what this guy was. Thinking it's shapeshifter and imposter seems rather durable. That 17 does some damage, but he's taking it and is okay.
Okay.
And just to be clear, you took reckless on that?
No, I don't have reckless yet.
Oh, okay, all right, sounds good.
I have frenzy, which allows me to make another melee attack as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm seeing reckless in the live chat. I'm like, I missed that. Okay.
No, that's my fault. I was explaining reckless as frenzy. That was my fault.
All right, sounds good. Bulbous. This guy has as you turn from closing the door, you realize that he has almost knocked out your party mate for the evening. And now Obsidian is going after you. You've heard Ripcord. You know
Sure.
he's reckless or raging. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Hold Person
Ooh.
on Obsidian. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
No, obviously on our target shapeshifter Wes.
Okay. So hold person. Choose a
He needs to make a
humanoid
wisdom-
that you can see within range.
Mm-hmm.
Target must succeed saving throw. From what? So you start casting that, and it seems to have no effect on him whatsoever.
Oof.
Son of a bitch.
That was my
Potentially.
next turn.
Potentially, it's not within the restraints of that spell.
Oh,
Well-
he's not technically a humanoid? Is that the thought process on that? I know you can't answer that, Beard, but that.
Huh.
Anything else?
Ooh.
Anything else?
Yes, well, wait a minute. It's an action. Damn. Because I don't necessarily want to burn a spell to get over to Archie.
Be fine.
You know what?
Don't worry.
Mhm. Yeah.
No, I'm done. That's my turn.
All right. This guy is not pleased for being interrupted in his speech and this absurdity that is occurring. And he is going to take another swing at you, Obsidian. Well, take a first swing at you, Obsidian.
Okay.
18 will connect.
Yes, it will.
And let me read this again. You're going to take 10 bludgeoning as he takes another shot at your face. A right hook. And then a left gut. He is going to try to take another shot at you.
Okay. And now, is that already halved, or do I half that?
Oh, you go ahead and half it. So 5.
Okay.
He will connect once again with a gut punch.
Okay.
For 6 bludgeoning, so 3.
Okie dokie. I'm really glad I spent that hit dice earlier.
His turn. Archie.
Okay. I guess I can do that next turn. I'm gonna just... Well... That's concentration. That is not. What's the range on this one? 30 feet. Okay, I'm gonna walk 20 feet here. Very cool. I'm gonna cast Bless
Ooh.
on the 3 of
Alright.
us.
Much appreciated.
So D4 to attacks and stuffs. And because I am an Order Domain Cleric, I'm going to use my Voice of Authority. Since it targeted an ally of mine, namely Obsidian, he can use his reaction to make an attack.
All right. I did
Oh.
not set this up so that would auto apply to you guys. So just go ahead and roll a d4. Take a 2. We're not rolling.
Oh, this is for Bless?
For bless, yeah.
I should have took the 2. Sorry.
We each do that?
Well, that's whenever
no.
you...
So
whenever
I
you
meant
roll.
I meant when you attack. When you attack.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were
When you
talking about
actually
doing it
use
now.
Bless.
My apologies.
No.
My apologies.
It's okay.
I
guess
misunderstood.
was not clear.
That Voice of Authority, does that mean I attack right now?
Yes, so you can use your reaction to attack right now. So once you Frenzy Rage, I'm getting 3 attacks out of you around.
Oh, I would love to do that. So yes.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
So yeah, you can make that attack right now.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and do that. Warhammer, baby.
And
12.
so bless is add number to the roll to attack roll. So
Oh, I can add Bless to this
Um,
now?
yes, you will need to.
So 15 instead.
That'll connect.
Woo! Okay.
Already
15
paying.
is the number you need to do.
Yeah. 5. 5. It's a respectable 5.
Okay, very good. And does Bulbous get an attack as well?
It's just one. I have to choose who can do it.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, anything else?
Nope, because I can't cast a second spell. It's a bonus action. so I won't. Or
Obsidian.
leveled spell. Yep.
Hit him good, man. Hit him good.
Okay. I mean, I have to do it, right? I'm gonna have to spank the boy. So I'm gonna use my normal attack with the Warhammer. 19. I'm assuming that hits.
Connects.
For 10 bludgeoning damage. I will frenzy to do my second attack as a bonus action. 17
Next.
for another 10 damage.
10.
And
Good.
I can use my reaction right now to attack or no? Or I already used it in this turn. Yeah, I already used it in this turn, so never mind.
So let me read it. Let me read.
Bless is just every time you make an attack, a saving throw.
Talk about the
Well,
authority.
voice of
Voice of
authority.
Oh, that's just whenever I target someone with a spell.
Oh, okay.
Just
So I
whenever
already
I
did
cast
that.
a spell. Yeah, that was
Okay.
yeah, you did.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Sounds good.
No, all good. I'm trying to understand it myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a new one to me. We'll bring it to Bulbous.
All right, Bulbous is still going to make his way around to his compatriot. But, man,
I mean, if you got healing, heal the clinic.
I do, but I could possibly be doing 5d6 points of damage.
I can heal myself on my turn. I just wanted to get Bless out first.
All right, so this is going to be this will be my last spell. Guiding Bolt.
Hooray!
A flash of light streaks toward the creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, target takes 46 radiant damage. On the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. And it'll get an extra d6 because I'm casting it at second level.
All right.
So, dear God, I hope this works. Attack, situational bonus, I get that plus d4.
You do
For
have
fuck's
DM
sake.
inspiration as well.
I'm definitely going to use that DM inspiration.
Please do.
I'm going to add that all back in. Well, do you want me to add the d4 in or just take what's already there?
Save your D4 until you reroll.
Well, it's just about to reroll. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh my god.
And I don't even think it's going to hit if I apply it.
No.
No.
It's
No.
at 15.
If
right?
there was such thing as virtual dice jail, I think at this point we need
Yeah.
to institute it. Like,
Ridiculous.
that's pretty bad.
You should. Have you refreshed your page or something?
I might have to just fuck. I mean, right now, now I'm all cantrips. So, hell.
Eldritch Blast. That's it. No one.
Yeah.
The sacred
So
flame.
that. Yeah, you cast it, but he is able to move out of the way. Hits the table. Affect him. And it kind of fizzles out. So. All right. Anything else, Bulbous?
No.
That's good effort, brother. Good effort.
Just such a.
I know. You got screwed by the dice, man.
This dude is once again gonna take swings at you. Obsidian's gonna hit twice.
Okay.
Another jaw punch. Another gut punch.
Gut punch. Yep.
Okay, there. Hold on a second.
No worries.
There we go. All right, that's better. Seven total, so 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he knocks your jaw and gets you another gut punch, and is raring to continue this fight. Archie. Jeff, what would you like to do?
I either heal myself. Well, I want to get use out of that voice of authority. Because he's going to be doing more damage than I'm going to be able to do every time.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm going to run up behind you. I guess, Bulbous, you would see me reach into my pouch and like I pull out like a piece of cheese that's on a toothpick, you know, like from like a charcuterie or, you know, and I just kind of reach around and I go, here comes the sky ship. And I'm going to cast Heroism on you.
Here comes the what?
The
Sky ship. We don't have airplanes.
You know.
Oh, dear God.
I love it.
This is. I'll have to tell you about a Shadowrun character I fell in love with just in concept. Maybe.
So every round you're gonna gain 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, I'll definitely use them.
Yeah, so you get them right now, and then I am going to. So that was 10. I'm just gonna move 20 feet away.
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
And because I targeted you with the spell, I can use Voice of Authority, and you can make an attack right now.
Oh, don't mind if I do. I don't think that will hit though. Oh, bless.
Is that adding
bless
your
possible?
proficiency bonus?
I think that's what the. Oh, actually, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Because the 3 is my strength.
So yeah, it should be adding +2. So with a D4 potentially. Right now it's a 12. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yay! All right, swinging and hitting for 6.
All right, but that will conclude my turn.
All right, Obsidian.
Okay, just checking to make sure. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, I mean, I got one option only, and that's again playing whack-a-mole with this dude's chest. So, I'm assuming
22
will
connects.
hit. Yeah. For another 8.
8. Yeah.
Frenzy attacking. 15.
15 connects.
Okay. For 7. So 15
just-
bludgeoning total.
This dude is bloodied. You are beating him up.
Yeah,
he's
Steam just
mouth.
coming out of every joint, just going "Argh!" the whole time. And that's my turn.
okay. Bulbous. What you got from me?
Alrighty. Well, I've been trying to figure out something besides I'll just blast, but no, that's what it's gonna be.
No, stick to the tried and true, brother.
Wait a minute, let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna do more damage than tried and true. I only hit with it once out of like 15 times.
Okay.
But
Oh my goodness!
no way! There's no
Definitely.
way!
This is ridiculous.
There's no way!
We need F's in the chat, please. Yeah. No,
Golly.
that'll miss. Unless anyone
I
else
pulled a
would like to
dagger
give up
off
their DM
myself.
inspiration.
Oh, if I have it, yes, absolutely. I
Oh
will give
shit!
it
I
mine.
forgot I had that. You don't have to burn yours, dude. I can burn my own.
You
I
used
forgot I
DM
had it.
inspiration
I
last
thought-
last.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
you last
Did
time?
I?
Yeah, you did with
Did
the
I?
guiding bolt.
Oh, I did. I
the
did.
reroll.
No.
Yeah, you could use
Oh,
mine.
yeah, I
It's
did.
okay. You
You're
can
right.
use
You're
mine.
right. Okay.
I will give mine to Joe.
Okay.
Yes!
Yes. All right.
Yes!
And then I'm gonna take
Attaboy.
the bless on the damage.
I don't think-
No, bless doesn't go on
Verify.
damage.
Yeah, I don't
that
think
would
so.
that would
There,
be.
there are certain
You're thinking of
subclasses
my
I think it
bard.
allows.
Yeah,
But yeah, the
I'm
bard.
thinking
The
of
bard.
Yeah,
something
I
else.
think.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the
six,
bard. Yeah,
six,
bard's one.
6 damage, very good.
6.
So that'll connect directly in his chest. Forces him to stumble back briefly. Still standing. Anything else?
At that point, other than no, there's no. I don't think I can do it. Let me take a quick look. Nope. Speaking with small beasts won't help. Minor illusion won't help. Yeah, dark vision won't help. No, that's it.
I'm sad the dark vision won't help. All right. Then Obsidian, I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
No.
May I ask what this is for?
Something.
I only ask because I do have some resistances. So if this is
Okay.
in matter of trying to make me go to sleep, it will not work.
Okay. It's not.
If it is to frighten him, it also won't work because heroism.
Raged.
Oh, you're
right.
raged and you have. I forgot about that. Raged does it too.
That's fine.
Okay.
I still need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, fine. You're so
Darn.
needy, Beard. You're just so needy, and I failed it.
Wait. You get a D4.
I mean, I don't know how much that'll help, but I'll try. I'm still single digits.
All right. Let me read this again.
Yeah, I will definitely need to know what specifically is happening because I don't know if it'll work or not.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna see this dude is gonna start to cast something, and he's gonna move over here. And he's just like whispering something to you. Can't quite make out what he's saying, but that is gonna be his turn. You to be up front, you failed to save, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Chef, what would you like to do?
I see. Can I tell he's casting a spell on Obsidian?
Yeah.
Can I see any immediate effects in Obsidian?
No.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. I'm just casting Cure Wounds 2nd level. I don't know what's about to happen, and I need to have health.
Okay.
That
That's
is
good.
much better than 5.
It's probably for the best.
Anything else?
Bonus action. No, I don't have a good bonus action. I will move behind this pillar like a little scared kid.
Yeah. The chef. So. All right. Obsidian.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Go ahead and take a turn.
Like normally?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm kind of a one-trick pony right now, so I'm gonna swing with my warhammer. A 12.
12 will miss.
I think I do still have bless, right?
Yep. It lasts for 10 rounds.
16 will hit.
That's 3. I don't think I've ever seen Bless pay off this much for me.
Bless has always been very good to me, so I was very happy when you said that.
Now imagine playing like a
Max
3-year-long
damage.
campaign where the. I'm not muted. I'm not.
You got cut off by Discord for some reason, Joe.
No, I
Word.
stopped talking because I thought maybe I was muted, and then I realized
you
it's not worth it.
No, you're good.
Anyways,
realized that.
Obsidian, what? How are you doing this?
Oh, if this is the killing blow, I am trying to make ground beef out of this guy. So overhead swings, just pounding him down to the ground until he is nothing but a pool of meat and blood.
We're gonna have something recognizable as proof, otherwise we're going to jail.
I'm frenzied. I'm
Yeah.
angry. I'm frenzied. Ripcord. Maybe
Record.
ripcord.
Record.
Record. Yeah.
He drops dead.
Do I have a body cam for record? Like a police.
Boo.
Oh man.
Might need to get one installed.
He drops dead. Would you guys? How are you approaching this? There seemed to be some doubt, but blonde yellow guy, suggested that they did look similar.
Well, he attacked me. I will just
slammed you so hard.
He almost killed me in like 2 seconds.
Let me stop this.
This is
Hold on.
okay.
This guy,
Does he revert?
And
Yeah, if it...
you see this
Thank God.
gray-skinned figure just laying on the ground now.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm glad. I was about to say, if it's a shapeshifter and it's incapacitated, it should technically lose its shape. So, otherwise, this was about to get very politically awkward.
This is going to be an Elias Ezekiel kind of moment.
Yeah. It's like,
I will drop bless. I will is Obsidian calming down?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine if we're out of initiative order after 6 seconds, if there's nothing to attack or I'm not being attacked, I would
he's
simmer down. So yeah, I'm simmering.
Simmer.
Yep. Still a little steam coming out of the joints, but otherwise I'm relaxed.
Bulbous will walk up, see the body, and say, "This one's okay."
I will just look around. Is everyone? You's all okay?
You see everyone kind of like looking at each other and nodding. See the old man move back to his chair. Oh. Apologies for doubting your story. Everyone, session is adjourned. We are on the search for a new mayor of Crystal Head once again. Go through the list that you provided before. Come back another day. Slowly, reach for his gavel and closing the.
If I may, I believe there might be a few people in jail that should probably be let out. We wrongly assumed that they were lying about the situation and they were apprehended as criminals.
Let's talk about it. Meet me in the back chamber. And he is going to open up these doors over here and move in. And everyone else is just gonna file out.
I know this might be too soon. Is there anything to loot off of the corpse?
Go for it.
I know he was basically only doing melee attacks, so I imagine that he didn't have a weapon on him.
That is accurate. He does not have anything.
So no pockets, no.
On his person.
What a terrible noble. Okay.
When we get into the chamber, first thing that Balbus will ask is, we were supposed to get paid to transport the mayor. Do we still get paid for finding his body and, you know?
We'll work it out.
Okay.
I thank you for interrupting the session. It is counter what we allow. Decency goes. Was required. Thank you for your service, dear adventurer. By the way, you guys do see there is a Warforged back here as well that is just sitting and seems unresponsive.
Did jack shit. Way to go.
Yeah, I would imagine Obsidian looks at him, just shakes his head and turns
Obsidian,
back to the
you
noble.
recognize that it's like in its meditation state. Whatever that's called, I forget.
Like, damn it, Jeff.
It's Sentry's Rest. He should still be able to hear, though. He should have heard that commotion. He's being a cuck.
Didn't act for something.
Better put a Duracell in it instead of the Ever Ready.
But yeah, I mean, this guy sits down and just kind of like holds his head in his hand. The other two just kind of stand there and they say nothing. But we will make sure you're paid. Obviously, you will not be escorting the new mayor to in the morning. James West was a good man. Would have done a fine job. For what happened to him.
Well, we would like to be considered when the future mayor is selected for proper transport, maybe even a bodyguard type position.
Earned that, I think. I would suggest you report back to your captain, and we'll figure things out from there.
Understood.
Alrighty then.
Archie, Bulbous, shall we take our leave?
Yeah, I suppose we shall. But like I was saying, if you can just make sure that the red knives that were imprisoned are released, because it was a misunderstanding.
I will make a note now. Thank you. It'll be done.
And then
we might need jail might need point at specific people. A lot of red knives that have sit in jail currently.
I can specifically point out two very easily.
Okay. So you guys, I mean, otherwise it's just kind of awkward silence as they kind of sit there. He leans back in his chair. You guys are free to leave.
yeah, I will go ahead. Just
Yeah.
So I guess
as you guys come back out, you do notice the door is open and these two guards are looking in. They're just shaking their head, and then they move back to the body as you.
Before they
What do you think they're going to do with that body?
Yeah. I was about to say, before they move away, Obsidian will ask, do you want me to relocate these bodies?
No, no, that's beneath you. So we'll take care of it.
Yep. Oh, okay. Happy to help when I can. And yeah, if they say no, I'm moving. And we'll depart.
Guess we just go
Oh, yeah.
back to the
Yeah,
Adventures Guild.
you guys exit out and go back to the Adventures Guild. Report back to Captain what happened. Or we'll end.
Nice.
Yay!
But eventually, yes, you guys would get your full payment.
Nice.
All right.
I'm adding it just in case.
Yeah. Never know when we get to pull these characters back out.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Well,
Everyone in the live chat, thank you so much for partaking and chiming in with your thoughts. Good to see. That's where we'll leave it. My name's Mighty Beard. For Scott, Bart, and Joe. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay. We'll deal.